Greetings, everyone. It is GleeCon back at you on your phones, in your homes, in your ears once more with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, well, we read through some more of the Alliance Player's Guide. Specifically, I think we did the third chapter and we talked about some of the prestige classes available to the Alliance. Some were cool. They gave some exemplars and then it's like it quickly, even the writers of the book fell off and they were like, and now we'll just give you some blurbs about the classes. Some were a little redundant with some of the Horde ones, but all in all, there were a couple neat things. We've also been playing through World of Warcraft Classic on the fourth run, the fourth part through many of our different parts. And we're wrapping that run up. Part 4 is going to be wrapped up, so stay a while and listen right now as we hit Part 4 with Farinel, our undead warlock, and we work on the fourth part of the Silverpine Forest. I forgot I need to teach that to my, the last thing I did with this character was level up to 18 and do some dungeons and stuff. Sorry, I'm getting... Okay, so I left us off here in Brill because there's a quest we had to turn in. I can't even remember. It's probably been a week since we did the actual quest lines with this character between dungeons and everything, but we had to turn in this ring. I don't even remember what it was all about. The engraved ring. So let's check that out.
Quickly.
Hello, Farinel. What brings you back to Brill? Delia did live in Brill not long ago. She was buried in the mass grave, but if what you say is true, then the Rothhide Gnolls must have stolen her body and taken it to Silverpine. The Rothhide's like all the Scourge must be destroyed. I trust you're taking steps to make that happen.
Rally in the Undercity.
Dilian had a husband, Raleigh, who now dwells in the Undercity. The Delia who lived in Brill is the one who owned this ring, then Raleigh will know. Raleigh's in the trade quarter.
So, okay, he's going to send us back. Alright, so we're going to be just doing a little bit of walking. We do need to, if I see any kind of creature on the way, I need to summon a Void Walker. So, let's just look for anything we can easily kill to drain their soul and get the soul from. So with part 4 being done, all of my characters for the most part, I will not get XP from that, so he would not work, because I believe it only works if it's worth experience or honor, so they have to be, like, within level range. But I've got my little minion here. Otherwise, we could just zap that rabbit and take its soul. Yeah, so we've had some pretty successful runs on our last episode of World of Warcraft Classic. Oh, that wasn't that long ago. I think that was just yesterday, and we did some with our Night Elf Druid, and she ran away through Darkshore some more. So the humans are done with Westfall, although they will be coming back to it to do some Dead Mines quests in a little bit, but they're going to be moving on to Red Ridge Mountains and Stone Talon Mountains. I think there's actually some Alliance quests. I'm going to have to look that up specifically, but definitely Red Ridge, and if Stone Talon has... Whoopsie, I turned myself completely around. That was stupid of me. If Stone Talon has some Alliance quests, and I think it does, then we're going to send one of our people over to that. So that will be... Oh yeah, that's going to be Kalia. We actually have a couple. So it looks like Stone Talon... I just did it again. It looks like Stone Talon and Red Ridge are the next two available real regions. I do think Ashen Vale is going to be available soon too. But we're not quite going there yet. So I will send... yeah, I'll research that. But Kalia still off camera, has to finish Westfall, so we'll do those quests. Technically, the Lighthouse quest that we did are neutral quests. There are these random neutrals that just aren't worth it. Like, for instance, there's the quests where you're killing the harpies for the goblin in Durotar. Those are technically neutral quests, but if it's just neutral quests and the lore doesn't actually change, I'm not going to be doing those quests on an alliance account. For instance, like I'm not going to send an alliance person into Durotar and march down the road and through Razor Hill and stuff just to do some goblin quests whose text does not change. The only time I'm going to do zones is if the quests are not neutral. If we have some actual like alliance or horde specific bases and stuff. So I'll be doing some research for all of that. I did pick up like some general zones, but I do think more research is in order. He's doing okay at cooking. I don't have any ingredients, but I had a pretty moderately successful run with him in his dungeon experience too.
Do I know you? This ring was my wife's. Your fate was the fate of all who failed to endure these harsh times. I feel nothing for her death, nor for the story you tell of her body's abduction. Such feelings have long since grown cold within me. But desire does still burn in my dead heart, Farinel. Desire for revenge. A husband's revenge. Valdred, once my good friend, was my wife's murderer. Although I am incapable of grieving, I do yearn for revenge. If you kill Valdred and bring me his cursed hands, then I will reward you. I last heard that he was at the Greymane Wall in southern Silverpine trying to flee the kingdom of Gilneas.
Watch your back.
Okay, so he wants us to kill that dude. That's a level 20 quest, so it's a little bit more powerful. But it's one that we can pick up. I'm now going to warp back to the Sepulchre. So, looking at what we've done, Westfall's done. Eritor's going on to Redridge for sure. I don't know where old Callie is going to go. She's maybe going to go to Stone Talon, but I've got to do some research and just find out if there's anything worth looking at. Let's look at some other quests. We have High Executor Hadric.
Now?
Deathstalkers in Shadowfang.
In preparation for an assault on Shadowfang, 2 Deathstalkers were sent to keep together intelligence. It has been many days and they have not returned, but we must receive their report if we are to have any hope of a successful attack. So here is your task, Faramir. Go to Shadowfang, keep to the south, and find the Deathstalkers, Adamant and Vincent. Find them. If they require aid, then give it. The mission is as dangerous as it is critical, Faramir. Do not fail.
Beware.
Alright, so we have 2 Shadowfang keeps, but it looks like that's more like a level 25-ish type of mission, so we're nowhere close to actually doing it. We will more than likely have to do kind of like we're doing with Westfall, where we leave and move on to the next zone and then come back. Dalar Dawnweaver also has a quest.
The Kirin Tor did not heed my warnings.
Aragol must die.
Aragol still resides in Shadowfang Keep. We cannot claim Silverpine as a strategic stronghold for the Dark Lady until Aragol is slain. I shall see to it that his magic is eradicated, Farinel, but I leave it in your hands to see that Aragol meets the death he so deserves. Travel to Shadowfang Keep and put an end to Aragol's foul spells once and for all. Bring me the vile wizard's head.
Our time.
Alright, so we're stacking up those quests. But in the meantime, we need these are elites: Aragol's Folly and a Recipe for Death. That's over here. That's actually, so this is all right outside of Shadowfang Keep. So I guess I'm gonna try it out. Even though they're 15 elites and I'm 18, we're gonna at least just go give it the old college try. Can we find the shackles and find this dude's journal? I don't know. There's also a quest there. Pyrewood Ambush. Help him kill the Pyrewood Council. I don't know if we're going to be able to handle it, but let's find out. So we'll also keep, so I'm already part of looking for group. So we'll just kind of check in the area and maybe we'll find someone else doing these quests as well. There's definitely a solid chance that the ambush quest is going to require some help. That thing is too weak. But at 18, we are getting strong. And with our Void Walker, hopefully we can do some business. Okay, so other than the Westfall, okay, let's move on and we think about the Crossroads. Well, that we're not even close to finishing it because it goes to 30, and we have at least one more episode, if not two, before we're even ready to send the other two that we have to Stone Talon and Ashenvale, respectively. Those are the two adjacent zones that those people will be leaving in 1 to 2 episodes. So we're gonna have 5 to 6 parts before we even move on. Maybe 5. Maybe I'll just move it on to 5. That goes for the Rogue Talanji and for the Tauren Shaman. As far as Loch Modan goes, I think we've probably got one more episode. That's going to be a solid wrapping up at part 5. So that one's almost done. We just have a couple elite quests that we have to do, and maybe one up by the bridge. So that one we should be good on. And then Millie and Nesting Wary will move on respectively. I believe I have one going into the Red Ridge Mountains as well, and I actually have both set to go into the Red Ridge Mountains. So I'll have to check and see, but it looks as though that might be the zone. I might have to split them up some. I don't know. So again, research is definitely needed. Oh, we got some Briarthorn. That, 13, that is enough to train for my Void Walker. Just tag everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna try draining his soul. He is going after my little guy, but you know, it is what it is. Looks like we're draining him pretty good. Okay. So we're now gonna dismiss him and summon our Void Walker. I'd rather have him for the solo questing. But yes, research is in order soon for them, and in general, before I start my next round. As far as Darkshore goes, though, we've probably got at least 2 episodes left on that. And as far as this guy goes, just looking at the quests, I don't know. We might bust it all out right now, but there's also a solid chance. We'll probably need at least one more. What's this one? Yeah, let's see, because they go up into the 20s, and I don't know why it's so... why they have the quests so spread apart in this zone, but hey, it is what it is. I'm a little bit worried about how strong these... elites are going to be over here. But what are you going to do? Hey! We also have this island, so we'll do that next. After we beat these elites, we'll go up and try to beat those. I wanted that guy's... I do want the quest for that guy's hands, because... that we just read about, because that will give us our first ring. If you notice, I did get an offhand item. I actually think I found that as a random drop. It's just an offhand +1 intelligence. But I had nothing in my offhand, so there was really nothing to lose. But I think I just like mailed that over. Can't remember, it just was a random find on equip drop. There's Mage Royal. But I don't necessarily want to hop down into a pit and fight Dalaran's apprentices for it. That's level 21 quest that I don't want to mess with right now. We just hit 18 relatively, so yeah, we're gonna go and just find out how tough we are, really. Can we handle these probably elites? There's somebody out there. Looks like they're fighting. Okay, they look like they're... well, it looks like a team. Team of undead. So, yeah. I guess let's find out how it goes. Alright, so we're gonna try this out and just see, can my Void Walker hang against a level 16? Let's find out. I mean level 14 elite. It does seem like they're pretty tough. But not... my thing is not holding threat on him. Okay, come on. Get that threat. Thanks. So, I need to worry about that threat for sure. He was not... so we killed him by bringing him out. So let's see if I can join this little group. And maybe I can join in this squad. And if so... maybe I can get an invite, and we'll see about just joining this squad to do these people. But they have clocks. I mean, they're all part of it. So maybe now with my extra Voidwalker, get these guys going. So this maybe hopefully will be better. It's going to reduce the drop rate.
Isn't ready yet.
Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, cool. I got a shackle. I needed that. Cool. Okay, so let's, I guess, yeah, so we've joined this group of undead, and we are all just doing our thing. They got 2 warriors and a priest. I look to be a little bit stronger than them, so maybe with the tanking ability of my dude, it will be a little bit okay. So they've definitely got... I'm gonna ask them if they also need this ambush. They're just patrolling right back out. So I'm asking them if they are gonna go for the ambush quest too. We're gonna find out. And then we're gonna see. Okay, so let's find out. I'm gonna heal my little demon because he's essentially tanking, which is okay. I'm getting attacked. Okay. I died. Well, that was a death. So hopefully they don't kick me out for sucking, because I basically think I caused that. They said we can handle 2, but we pulled a 3rd. So I'm gonna let them know that I know that I know I caused that. I just want to let them know, hey, I know. I should have moved my Voidwalker. That's my bad. So the other guy died too. Not everybody. They just lost 1. I guess they had a priest. They could have rezzed. Which I should have moved my Voidwalker. I guess we should have pulled, then I should have had my Voidwalker come in. But they say no problem, so they're being chill about it. Whereas, you never know. Like, that could be enough right there for somebody to be like, Screw you, you're trash, you're the worst human being ever said, go kill yourself, and kick me out of the group. That could also work. So cool. That is quite a far run, all the way back from Sepulcher here. At least you run fast when you're dead. They look like they have a pretty decent amount of those bracelets. I'm gonna have to probably repair after this. I'll just try to be smart and not die again. That's obviously quest strategy number 1. This is why they're chilling out there. So let's see, I'll use my little demon for a while and see how that goes. Alright. So they're being careful and smart, which is good. It's probably what you should do. I don't get to loot these guys. Okay, so let's see what we got here. And I need to watch his life because then I can drain when it gets close. Okay. Now I'm going to train him. And then, yeah. Oh. We got another one right here. That's okay. Actually, it might be better with my mana's a little bit low, but I'll just use my wand. I don't want to life tap right now. This might actually be better to not use my Void Walker. Because it's just drawing thread anyway. Okay. Cool. Got some wrist guards. I can't wear any of that. So we shall see what these guys want. Yeah, so I see where they pulled from before where I died, basically. I just stick to using my wand because my mana's a little low. And it says that we can handle 2. Whoops. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drain life, and it's pretty low. Okay. This guy's already respawned. Okay. And my talents are looking pretty fine. Yeah, I need the chance for them to reduce my spells to drop. Okay, so we got an ad going on there. That's okay. Because the other one was pretty much dead, especially with all the dots going on there. No biggie. And if my little demon dies, that's alright, because I kind of want to summon the Void Walker anyway, but I don't know, with this, with this little imp, I think the DPS is actually moving up. Okay, oh, I see, it's a free-for-all. That's what free-for-all loot means. Okay, I did need that shackle, that's good. I think that's what free-for-all means. Everybody can loot? I don't know. They could change it, I don't care. I'm not doing this for the loot. Look, there's a little dude up there actually. Need to loot. Cool. Well, that's a third shackle. Alright. But that's fine. We do need Berard's journal. So I guess maybe they're just being safe. I don't know how it works with this other quest. Nope, they have not picked it up. I'm assuming it's going to be a tough one. Okay. Okay, let's try it out. So what I will do is I'm going to dot them both up. He's going after my little... Okay, so let's try to take this one down. I see that third one coming. Okay. Let's just drain some life here. I'll use a potion if I have to. They are really coming after me pretty hard. Dang it. Okay. There we go. Well, we did take them down. I mean, I think we're pretty much out of the woods now, but that was... And my little dude lived too, my little Pisna. Cool, not too bad. Okay, so we took that guy out. I don't know what the priest is doing, because he was not healing. Alright, so... Cool. I don't know how it works, like, do I let them loot? Yeah, I see. I shouldn't be greedy in taking all the loot since it's free for all. Okay. Yeah, I still need 2. The one guy only has 1. So they're just really calmly... But what we need to do is slowly push our way in if we're going to work this other... Doing the armory, he says? Okay. Like, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. Okay, we'll let these guys loot some. Okay, good. He got a Pyrowood Shackle. Cool. Okay. They say roamer. I'm guessing they mean this guy. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a... I already have one. Forgot. Alright. Guess I'll use my Shadow Bolt when I'm... This is almost kind of like a mini dungeon the way they have it set up. I think I could probably, like, hang on this, but I'm worried. What I don't think I could do is... the 54 copper. I don't know what we can do as far as these people. What we gotta do is make our way inside here. Okay, so my little imp is... Okay, so any guilds for new to server players is what they're saying in chat. Okay, so that's good. Cool. All of them. So let that guy get it. I don't know if I'm being too aggressive, but I mean, they're all good on their stats, so what are we doing here? That's kind of what I'm wondering, like... What's the deal? Oh, my little Pisner may be dying soon. Let me heal him up a little bit. Okay. It feels like inside here is the ambush. Maybe. So I'm asking them if they know about the ambush quest. Is that in this building? So my little guy needs to get out of here. I don't know why my little demon is so aggressive. I guess it's the way. I should probably wait and make him start shooting later. Whatever. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Okay. Alright, so here's the quest in here. Let's pick it up and see what it says.
Speak quickly.
You got here just in the nick of time, fair now. The Pywood Council will be returning any moment. Aragol...
Beware, our enemies abound.
So I didn't see exactly what it says. Let's see what it says. The Pywood Council will be returning any moment. Aragol has other matters to tend to in the keep. He uses the council as mere puppets to keep the mindless minions of Pywood under his control. But I believe that without the guidance of the Pywood Council, the sons of Aragol will turn against their master.
I cannot handle them all by myself. I need you to help me. Together we can lay waste to the council for Lady Sylvanas. Okay, so this is the... Okay, this is the other guy in the council. Councilman, whoever. Well, looks like we killed the second one. I don't know how many people are in the council. Just says kill the council. Okay, they can kill that guy. I don't know if that's everybody or what. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna... I'm gonna try and dot everybody as much as I can. That's my goal. Just see how it goes. Okay. And then now I'm just gonna switch. Ooh, I'm out of mana. Okay, so we'll just see what we can do. Seems like we have done a pretty good job. We've killed a lot of them. Cool. So this council is... killed a butt ton of them. Okay. How many freaking more people are in the council? Oh man. Okay, so same deal. I'm gonna try and do my best to dot everybody up. Kind of a cool quest actually. But I had a feeling it was gonna be like this. There's no way I would have been able to beat this quest on my own. Okay, so now I'm out of mana. I'll just let my little guy shoot wherever he can too. But it looks like we've done pretty good. Cool. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Okay. I didn't see that guy punching me in the back the whole time. Okay, cool. Okay, so we did murder that Will, so that's good.
What is it?
You fought like a true disciple of the Dark Lady, Farinell. The council dead, perhaps we can gain control of this town once and for all, and drive Aragorn from Shadowfang Keep. I salute you. Alright, well, we got a cool cloak out of it. Alright, so that was that quest. That makes me feel good because that's the one I was like, an ambush in an elite area. This does not sound like something I can roll with. So we still need a total of 6 more shackles. Look at that councilman who did run out. So we gotta be smart about how we pull these mobs. Okay, so we will just... I just wanted to pull one of the paths. I felt like it was a smart... just a smart way to do it. Okay. Alright, so I don't want to pull those. With that guy. So this is just a way for us to kind of slowly try and clear the air here. They are gonna spawn right behind us soon, so we do have to get out of here. It looks like they're called elders, but I wonder if it's like village elders. So we do have to be smart about the paths. Yep. Okay, so I mean, this is going pretty well. As well as, I mean, I ran up on a party of 3. It could have been anything. This could have been me trying to solo it. It could have been me trying to team up with
don't like how if I take one step, no.
That spell isn't
I don't know why why they're trying to do this. Why they're trying to get this one guy. You better be careful. That thing's gonna spawn right up in there. Okay. I don't want these 2 for 1. Well, let's just say it looks like we're doing it whether we want to or not. Okay. Let's see what we got here with the other one. That's the one they want us to take down. He's marked it with a skull, so okay. He's marked it with a B for baby and me. This is a pretty intense little group, though. This is, I mean, you'd have to be really high level. So now you know, just in case you're curious, 3 levels above is not sufficient to try and solo elite quest. Maybe like one thing. Dang it. Okay, so again, we're just taking out as much of these guys as we can. We're still doing bad. Nobody's getting the stupid bracers. No, they're not even dropping for loot. Here's one. Well, I don't need that. Okay, I'm gonna try to push us this way because I don't. Okay, so I'm letting them know that the other quest is deeper in. Like we're gonna have to push in this way. So I don't know what that guy is doing, but just looting. Okay.
That's still recharging.
Okay, let's see what we got here. My bad. I thought they were with me, but I'm trying to be aggressive because for whatever reason, they want to pussyfoot around back at the beginning. Oh my gosh. My poor little dude. Going after Pisnar. Oh, he's gonna die. Well, I think he like drops invisible or something. Okay, let me try to pick up some life drain. I'm gonna make myself a hearthstone, a health stone. And then I'm gonna get myself another thing. I got a firewood shackle, up to 5. Okay, so let's push in here. I believe. I don't know if it's in this place. Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna pull a second one. We're fighting right here in the doorway. It looks like I got hit with some kind of flame thing, like some kind of dot. Shadow Word Pain, so there's an evil priest or something in there. Okay. Alright. I don't know where the recipe for death is. Okay, so we'll have to come in here and try and I don't even know what the deal is with this party. I mean... Where's my little dude? He's running. Alright. let's see if this guy has a friend. We're gonna only one way we're gonna find out. I mean, I'm not a rogue, so. Not very aggressively being DPS here. Like, this is not trying to be more conservative and to play this slow. Look, one of them leveled up. Nice. Cool. Okay, so let's see if... Where is this recipe? Is it downstairs? Maybe. I don't know. So, Baxen, I mean, they're doing fine. This is why they're also taking their time, I think. That this is probably a lot harder content for them. Cool. Okay. Alright. No. Where the recipe is. I guess it's not down here. It's right, we're in the vicinity. I just don't know where exactly. Let's see. From his study. I don't know. Okay, so we got another guy here. There's the thing, I don't use questies, so am I like tainting them by using it? I don't know. Maybe this is like a purist, and now I've come in and tainted their group. Okay, so they've been tainted by Farinel. Gleekon has tainted them. I hope you didn't want to do things pure, because that's not how I roll. Okay. It might be right behind me. I really don't know. Well, oh, this is him right here. This is the dude. This must be the guy. Because it's not on a thing. Okay. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so we found the journal. We will read that off camera. We do need one more, but now I'm pretty safe because... Nice work, mates. Whenever people talk like that, it's like, are you really like British or Australian, or is this like an affectation? And for me, affectation every time. I'm a faker, mate. I'm not British. I don't even do a good British accent. English, whatever. Who knows what you call this thing? It's not good. Uh-oh. Werewolves be spawning around me. Gotta get in closer. I don't want to be the cause of making some ads happen. Okay. But now I feel better because even if they're like, hey, we got what we need, we're bouncing, smell you later, I could be like, alright, well, that's okay. I can just slowly draw one out at a time by myself. Oh, great. Okay.
That spell isn't
Switch over to the other guy because we pulled two. It's like this other guy says he's gotten a full level. We have not, but you know, we're only level 18. I'd say we are more like half. What am I missing? This. Whisper Junsa for greed love? I don't know what that means. Cool. I don't know. Yes, I don't know how that's going to work. Not what I need. Okay, so a Meglador, Baxen, Clocks. I mean, they're interesting names, but what the heck? I don't freaking know. So now we just have to make our way back out. I'm not going to into Shadowfang Keep yet. In case that wasn't obvious, I have no interest in, and I don't even want to get rid of the breadcrumb that would take me there. No interest in it. Okay, now I'm just gonna kind of pop back and forth over between the two. Yeah, let's drop my dots back down. Oh, that guy's a little bit low. It's tough, I'll say. To take out two at once. It's tough. He's trying to pull another one. Dang it. Now. I just pulled two more. Oh my gosh. They did. I'm using... Man, that Hearthstone is nothing. Well, that did not give me the thing I wanted. I did not get my... Oh, there we go. Okay, so he's been just chilling. I don't know what that little beast thing, if that's a thing for me, but as a team, I feel like 2 warriors and a priest, that's a pretty solid duo. Trio. Whatever you want to call it. Man, I am not getting freaking any luck on the Pyrewood Shackles there. But we fought our way back out, now we can safely just do the same crap that they were doing before. Pretty sweet. Okay, so this has been a successful run in there. Took us about 45 minutes to do just the elites. That's why I'm saying there's no way. Yeah, he got his. He got his. Okay, I still just need one. Nope. And we are getting, I guess, yeah, this is a tailor? Maybe he'll have mine now. Cool. Okay, we did it. We have done our elite quests. We're good to go. Okay. Alright, so I am done. And... Nope, don't fight him. Just run. Okay, so they are all dipping, and that's okay. Just stay with me, old Pisnar. We don't need anything to do with that guy. He already got tired of chasing us. Well, let's turn our herbs back on since we died. Alright, so all told, none's too shabby. We have some spots, but I'd rather turn in the quests because I think there's a pretty solid chance that... Well, also, the next thing up, if we're being real, would be to then turn around and go do the Rothhide Ichor. That would be a better use of our time than trying to bang our heads up against some of these level 20 quests. Let's go up and do that level 17. Ow. You little jerk. You think Dalaran's so cool? I'll do like 50 ults, so. Thanks for the healing potion. It's not like I can't make my own.
I'm freaking Farinel. I don't need your potions. You're trash. Everything about you is trash. Your mother's trash. Everyone you ever talk to, freaking trash.
Is what I would say if I was Farinel. Something like that. I don't know if he would actually go out and say that much, but... Alright, so... We're going to hit close to 19, although these are green. That's going to kill us a little bit. So, it doesn't say exactly. Maybe if I do, like, Questy on it, I can figure out exactly what we get. Like, that's just something I guess we don't get to see the exact XP. I guess because it's relative to what you get, to what level you are. But we'll turn those in. We did. Let's check through the loot. Did we get any good loot? Oh, I do want. Oh, I need to resummon. I never taught my guy consume shadows. Let's find another. No, let's print this over here. Hey, buddy, I want your soul.
I need it. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yes. Totally normal. Nothing weird about taking some dude's soul. Nothing weird. Bye, Pisnar. You were cool. I was gonna say, let's just get this Briarthorn. Briarthorn is like automatic levels to Herbalism. A little. If level 40 plus Alliance, I can get HKs off before reset. Looking for level 40 plus Alliance. Why did you need that in Classic? Because the reset's tomorrow, I get that, but why do you need... What do you get? I don't remember. It's been a freaking long time since I did competitive. There's only been one period in my life where I really focused on PvP. I used to do twinking. I don't know why, but I really liked it back in the day. So I would do the whole XP Eliminator, and I was a rogue. That's where I fell in love with being rogues. And, yeah, that's just how I rolled. I don't need Peace Bloom anymore, I don't care. And that was through the classic Burning Crusade and a little bit during Wrath of the Lich King, but I think what happened was when Wrath of the Lich King dropped, it's a pretty big expansion. Like, if you look at, like, Shadowlands, and even to a lesser extent, or to, I guess, a greater example now, Dragonflight, like, I like that they make Dragonflight less grindy. I appreciate they're going on that, but, like, this, they reopened Forbidden Reach, right? Okay. I finished all the content, pretty much every achievement possible, everything you can do in in 2 days. And I'm not like I'm not out there just busting content out like non-stop. I only play a couple hours a day. Okay, that's probably a little bit of an exaggeration. But legitimately, when I'm not doing dungeons, because dungeons, they can get time-consuming. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, crap, like, 5 hours just passed, and I've just done, like, only, half a dozen dungeons. It's a little bit different. That's actually why I don't do that much dungeon content. But if you cut dungeons out of the picture and just talk about questing, achievement grinding, all that kind of stuff. I really don't play for more than probably even on weekends. Not counting Classic, not counting the stuff I do for the videos. I'm not trying to say that I don't play games a lot, obviously. Between lore and gaming, like those are my major hobbies. They're majorly what I do. But still, I would say maybe 3 hours a day. Which is a lot. 3 hours a day is a lot of gaming, and definitely not a lot of people, you know, can devote that much time in their life to it. But you know there are sweats out there that are 3 hours a day, nothing. Like they've got 3 hours in before they've even, I don't know, had breakfast or whatever. So, that being said, yeah, I did probably 4 or 5 hours tops, and all the new content, all the new, the whole tower, I had all the keys, I had all the races done, the new dragon moves, the, you know, almost every achievement that's possible that just came out with it. Minus, like, a couple little random isolated things I'm just going to have to get lucky on the RNG on. So, that did inspire me to... But the point of me saying all that is, think about that compared to, like, when Wrath of the Lich King came out. That was like a whole freaking second game almost. At least 50% as big as Classic.
I am forsaken.
Alright, so Aragol's Folly is the one we did. Aragol Must Die is the dungeon one. Have you secured the Pywood shackles yet, Farina? Your persistence is commendable. With the knowledge you have helped me gather, Aragol will fall and his reckless magic shall be undone. Cheers to you, Farina. That's a better wand than the one I have. Cool. So I trade out that. I didn't really like that shadow wand anyway. That's 11.8 DPS compared to 10.4. I just didn't feel like there's a lot of oomph when I was shooting that shadow. I do need my... Oh, we want to read that journal before we turn it into... I'm glad that... Mail. I've got a lot of... let me make sure those... Yeah, mine are a little better. What am I going to do with all that? I don't know. Probably could look into trading some of that stuff in, but I don't care. Alright, so let's go ahead and, yeah, we have all the cloth that we need, but this is the heavy woolen bandage. He's my, I think my only person that's actually this deep into first aid, because as an undead, you just kill tons of humanoids. Some are better for beasts. The undead, if you think about it, they've got a good assortment of quests. We're good on cooking. We've because you get the brilliant small fish recipe, you get like the best of both worlds, and you get all this linen. So I could be like maxing out tailoring and first aid. But yeah, we might as well, so long as they're green. If actually, we might as well freaking, who cares? I guess I could send stacks of it over to, I don't know, one of my other characters. Like, what the heck else do I need all these bandages for? I don't know. Alright, so we're up to 94. I'm gonna sell those because I don't care. So I'm at about 50. Did I ever? Oh, I didn't level up, so I don't know that we will. I'm gonna try, even though we're coming up right on our hour right now. We can try for the Rawhide Ichor and Resting in Pieces, the 2 level 17s. Just to see, maybe we'll get lucky, maybe it's, you know, not that intense.
What now?
Oh. Keep forgetting, let's learn Consume Shadows. I thought I have Sacrifice too. What does Consume Shadows even do? Oh, he just heals. So basically, out of combat, he can heal himself. Cool. Recipe for Death. Let's read the journal real quick. Through the study of various fossilized creatures, I've deduced that in ancient times a great plague swept through the waters of Lake Lordamer. What caused this? we might never know, but the rate of contamination appears to be extremely high based on dense concentrations of remains distributed across the lake bed. In an attempt to uncover the past, I've begun to examine the creatures of the present in hopes of finding the missing clue to this mystery. The lake skulkers and lake creepers are ancient beasts who inhabit the islands in the center of Lake Lordamer. There's a moss which grows on them that resembles trace materials on some of the fossils. More research needs to be done before I can speculate as to what this connection means. While trying to collect moss samples, I came across the scene of a bloody battle. The Vilefin tribe of Murlocs had come under siege by a marauding band of gnolls. There were both gnoll and Murloc corpses littering the battlefield. As I passed a mangled Murloc body, I noticed a strange, hardened tumor protruding from the wound. As I began to study the tumor, it became clear it held similar properties to the moss I was collecting. Unfortunately, I could find no other tumors beside this one.
What is it?
Okay.
Beware.
That sounds like the island we're about to go to anyway. I see you are back, Farinel.
Apothecary Berod's journal. Why, you are quite brave, Farinel. Let's see what Berod was up to before he went mad.
A recipe for death?
According to Berod, so the next step in that quest journal, the moss from lake skulkers and creepers might prove useful to our quest to brew a new plague. Those beasts dwell on the islands in Lake Lordamer to the east. He also mentions a very rare hardened tumor that he discovered on a Vilefin Murloc. Apparently the tumor is so rare, Berod was only able to obtain one. Collect samples of the moss as well as the rare hardened tumor and take them to Master Apothecary Farinel in the Undercity.
Dark Lady.
Okay, so we now have a collection of... Oh, we got a lot to do here. We also have this. So we have those quests ready for us. So we really have 2 sections. I feel like this is going to be a whole nother section. I feel like this is one of those things where I say, let's go do this, and it's a half an hour, 45 minutes, and we're right up against our hour. So I think instead, we're going to call it quits, and we're just going to consign ourselves to the fact that this is most likely going to be 2 more episodes, which is fine. A lot of them are. Like I said, Darkshore is definitely going to be 2 more. Crossroads is going to be as much as we want it to be. Probably looking like 2 more, though. And Westfall, if you come back and take into account some of the Deadmines quests, in a way, it's 2 more. And while then you could say, well, what about Ragefire Chasm? Well, that's going to catch up when we do the stockades for the Alliance. That'll all balance out, so they'll have their day in the sun, too. Yeah, so, you know what? I think this is good. Let me find a repair person.
I have exactly what you need.
There might be one downstairs, and if not, we do get our rested XP down there. Got a high executor. This is trade goods, but that is. We already know that. Oh, there's an armor. Cool. Blacksmith armor. Perfect. Now we can repair it. Oops, we lost the silver on that one. All right, cool. So I think this is a good place to stop, and then the next time we'll do the island quest. I think that's a nice area. All right, everybody, I appreciate it. This is another episode in the pipe 5x5, and I look forward to seeing you all next time on Lore of Warcraft. Thanks.